at Central Avenue Liquors near the intersection of Central and 26th Avenue was made by John King.
My name is John King. I am the owner of the Gingerbread Design Company. Basically, I specialize in murals. I also work as an illustrator and a branding designer. I got into murals through a love of typography. I kind of fell in love with just like the process of developing fonts, essentially, or typefaces. But I've always been a painter, and I wanted to figure out how I could marry these two passions, this painting and this love of typography and design. Something that Scott had mentioned was just like the simple fact that this is Northeast. We could have done, a full word, Northeast. We decided to just go with an N and an E to simplify things, and really make it graphic and stand out so you can see it from the road. I was really inspired by a lot of the ghost signage that you can find in Northeast, and I wanted to take some of that inspiration but kind of modernize it. And the way we decided to do that was both the type treatment but also just the color palette that we used, really adding vibrancy and that pop to that space, because it's this huge wall with just like one design on it. We couldn't paint directly onto the wall, so we had to come up with a way of installing something. And this piece is painted directly onto two 4x8s and then drilled into 2x4s that were mounted onto the wall. I actually just use normal exterior house paint. It's nothing fancy. It's what works. It's formulated for this reason. It's formulated for, especially when you live in someplace like Minnesota with snow and sun and heat and cold and snow plows and salt. All of those things can affect this. So exterior paint is really just formulated to deal with those things. So that's actually what I use.